The Bold and the Beautiful Show 5144, VTR 820, 2007.
I wish you'd sit down. You're making me nervous.
Sorry. Where's Ridge? Why hasn't he called?
You'll hear.
Yeah, well, how long's it gonna take? He has Andy Johnson's cell phone. If the number's in there, well, that's it. The number probably isn't in there, so all that we've done is for nothing. It's a big bust.
Please don't speculate.
Oh, Felicia, you have no idea what I've been going through.
You know what? You're right. I don't. I've never been through anything so terrible. Being victimized and abused. I don't even know what to say.
Well, at least Ridge has been there for me.
Brooke, he will always care about you.
I think it's a little bit more than just caring.
Maybe so.
So you still think he has a future with Ashley?
I don't know. I don't know what the future holds.
You know, I don't know either. And all I can think about is this person that helped Andy do what he did to me. And I'm not going to have any peace until he's found.
So you absolutely have no idea who this could be?
No. I have no idea who could be so cruel.
Will you press charges?
I hadn't thought about that.
Because you didn't go to the police before.
Well, you know why I couldn't. I couldn't have another incident at my home with the police being involved. Otherwise, they would have taken away my kids for good. At least that's what I believed. And now that Andy's dead, I mean, what's the point?
If you do nothing, then whoever did this to you, giving that information to that sicko, he'll get away with it. He'll be out there on the loose.
Maybe you misremembered the number.
The house I grew up in? No way.
Well, somebody called Andy from it more than once.
We always referred to that number as my mother's phone.
Rich, what was her relationship to Miss Logan like?
What question is that?
It's a connection. Could be the wrong one.
Ed, obviously, whoever told him that Brooke was alone, where the key was, all the CPS information that... Wait a minute, that's it. The custody thing. He was a lawyer, right? That's why Mother was talking to him. What was his specialty? Did you check that out?
Yeah, I checked.
Wasn't family law.
Corporate stuff.
Look, there's no way my mother has any connection to this.
Well, Ridge, that may be true, but
Ed, you don't even know the woman, okay?
Stephanie Forrester is a big name, but she despises your former wife. She went public on the Rich Ginger show.
Come on, Ed, you can't really believe this.
Look, you want answers, you've got one link.
I'm telling you, there's no way my mother's involved in this.
Ridge, if your mother was in touch with Andy Johnson, she may be able to tell us, who knows, something useful. Listen, in my business, you learn to expect the unexpected.
I can't think about it right now. What happens when we find out who the accomplice is?
I understand that, but Brooke, you're going to have to think about it.
Yes, I know, and I will, when he's found, if he's ever found.
Come on, you really think Ridge is going to give up?
No.
Neither do I. That means there will be a day of reckoning.
And I certainly wouldn't want to be that person when Ridge finds out.
Oh, God. Brooke, we can't let Ridge take the law into his own hands. You can't let that happen. There's been too much trouble recently.
Oh my gosh, you're right. That whole thing with Shane.
So when you hear from him, you have to tell him that you want to press charges. That you want to go buy the book on this. Otherwise, who knows what could happen.
Don't you think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves?
No, I don't. I think you need to be prepared for that phone call because, look, Ridge is going to be prepared to do whatever it takes. So you have to be ready to tell him that you want to go to the police. Ridge needs to hear that from you.
So what you're saying is that Ridge loves me. You're worried he's going to do something crazy.
Look, I know that my brother lacks good judgment when it comes to protecting the people he cares about.
Cares about? You can't even bring yourself to say it. How much Ridge really does love me. You're concerned that he's going to do something stupid in my defense.
All I'm saying is, if you don't assert yourself and tell him how you want to handle this, bad things could happen. I know you don't want that.
I thought about going to the police before. I did. But then Andy Johnson, he was killed, and I thought my nightmares were over. But they're not. I still can't sleep at night, knowing that there is somebody out there that is happy to see me victimized.
So end it. This person out there is an accomplice to rape. The sooner he's in jail, the better.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I just... When he's found, I will go to the police.
Mother?
Brooke was served up to me on a silver platter. That's right. How do you think I got this? Brooke's key. That's right. Under the flower pot. You know, I would have given her a little more credit. But somebody tipped me off. Somebody tipped me off. Somebody tipped me off.
You're back. You lose something?
The picture of Brooke in the paper, I was just wondering if Mother saved it.
I thought you were getting like me, you know, getting forgetful. Walking into a room and then saying, well, I wonder why I'm in here. I know there was a reason I was supposed to be here. And, oh, that's right. Thorne's wedding.
I didn't forget, Dad. I just couldn't be here.
Yeah, well, for the record, those of us who were here kind of ended up regretting that we were. And also, for the record, I'm very proud of what you did for Brooke, reuniting her with her kids. I know you considered filing for custody there for a while.
Yeah, that was a big mistake, wasn't it?
I agree. But your mother can be very, very convincing. Anyway, don't you think you're making too much of that? Brooke dining out with somebody else?
She wasn't dining out.
Let it go, son.
I can't.
She has a right to a social life, you know.
It wasn't social. It was a crime. The guy followed her home, got into her house, and then he raped her.
Oh my God, Rich.
You can't say anything to anybody about this, all right?
Well, it's too late for the police anyway. I mean, this guy is dead, right? You were there when he was killed?
Yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares about that for a while.
I guess so.
Some of the things this guy said, I can't believe there are people like that out there.
Well, what about Brooke? I mean, she won't mind that you told me. What does she need?
She needs to feel safe again. That's what she needs. This guy also said some other things. Something about somebody who was working with him.
Working with him?
Yeah. As in serving Brooke up on a silver platter. That's exactly the way he phrased it.
What?
I've got a private investigator working on it now.
Well, it's not too late for the police, then.
All we have to go on is this guy's cell phone.
But that's a lot, Rich. From that, you can get a list of numbers that he called and numbers who called him.
Yeah, we still have a few entries we're working on. Dad, somebody called the guy from this phone.
Called who?
This guy, Andy Johnson.
From this house?
Mother's line. Twice.
How is that possible?
I don't know. We all use that phone.
Look, what was the date? What night was it? I mean, if Stephanie had somebody else in here who might have called him, he would be here.
Eric, dinner meeting.
Yeah, I was out that night, late. I had an interview.
Dad, this guy Andy Johnson was a lawyer. You know how dead set Mother was on this custody case.
But why would she have his cell number?
I don't know. Knowing her, she'd call the office and demand to have it. She never said anything to you about him at all?
No, just she showed me his picture in the paper, that's all.
Someone called him from this line the night that picture was taken.
But your mother didn't know who he was, just some guy out with Brooke. Or if she did, she didn't say.
I don't know if she ever met him. Why would she?
Gretchen, honey, what a surprise.
Mom, I am so sorry that I've not been able to stop by earlier. I'm just swamped at the hospital lately.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry.
It's not okay. Phone conversations aren't enough after everything you've been going. Hi.
It's all right. I told Felicia. She knows.
Oh. Oh, that's good. I mean, it's good that you've been able to talk about it.
I'm so sorry. I am really heartsick about what your mom's been through.
Me too.
Well, I guess we've said everything we need to say, right?
Right.
So, please take care of yourself. You'll be in my prayers. I mean that. Thank you. Bye, sweetie.
Anna. That was quite civil.
Felicia was pretty horrified when she found out what happened.
Honestly, Mom, I'm surprised that you told her.
Yeah, me too. I guess I really needed to talk about it.
You do. I'm sure you did. You have so much inside of you that you just need to get out.
Yeah, well, now that I've done that, let's talk about something different, okay?
Okay. All right. Well, let's sit down and how are the kids?
Oh, the kids are wonderful. It just makes me forget about everything when I see their beautiful, shiny little faces. Rich really saved my life when he brought them home to me.
Where are they?
Well, they're after school at the art class with Allie, and Thorne's going to take them to dinner.
Really? That's so cute. I'm so glad that they're so close. I'm just really grateful that Rich brought those kids home for you.
Children are an incredible gift.
I know, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to bring that up.
Mom, no. It's okay. You didn't do that. No, it's fine. Forget it. You know? I mean, I'm sure that maybe children just weren't meant for me. Maybe I'll have them in the future. Maybe I won't.
Of course you will. You have plenty of time to have children. You're so young. I mean, look at what I found out. I can still have children at my age. Not that I'm planning on it.
Hope not.
I do worry about you, though. Being the attending physician for Nick and Taylor's baby.
Please, you've got so much on your plate. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. You know, I got a chance to carry a baby inside of me. I know what kind of joy that brings. I know what it means to bring life into this world. She just didn't make it. Well, I'm sorry, Mom. I there's a part of me that will always be hers. But you know, there's good things that come with the bad and bad that come with the good. It's just life.
That's true. Terrible things happen and positive things come out of it. I just don't want you to feel so alone.
Hope and RJ are so lucky that you're their mom.
Where's that coming from?
I don't know. Anybody would be lucky to have you as their mom. I was.
You were? Wow. Well, you certainly accomplished something.
What?
You've made me forget about all of my problems. You are a wonderful, wonderful girl.
When's Mother going to be home?
No. She didn't brief me on her daily agenda. Sometimes I wonder.
Wonder what?
I've always thought that your mother's independence was a good thing, but I have to wonder if maybe I didn't have a moral obligation to check in more closely on your mother's comings and goings. You know what I mean. I mean, your mother has done things for the good of the family, she would say, that have horrified us all.
Mother wouldn't have anything to do with a rape. I've got some questions for her, but I sure as hell don't want to believe that.
I don't either, but Ridge. She called this man. She knew him. She lied.
I gotta go home. Till we find this accomplice, I don't want to leave Brooke alone.
How long do you think you're going to stay here?
I'm not sure.
But you wouldn't mind it being like, oh, I don't know, forever.
Ridge has been really wonderful. And I don't know how I could have gone through all this without him. And you.
What about Ashley?
Ashley must realize how he feels. He's spending all his time with me and the kids. He invited us to stay here. And what Rich and I share is really deep. And Ashley Abbott can't compare with that. She doesn't have the history. What? What's that look?
I just don't want you getting hurt again, especially right now.
I just think that Ridge is realizing how much I really mean to him. You think I'm fantasizing?
Just be cautious. Okay? Promise me that you will be cautious.
Well, what luck. Two of my favorite ladies.
Hi. Glad to see you.
I thought you were going to call.
Well, I couldn't really help myself. I wanted to see you.
I think that that's my cue to go.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, sweetie.
Of course, Mom. I love you.
I love you too. You have news for me.
Yeah.
It's bad. You didn't find the accomplice.
No, Brooke, I'm afraid I did.
Rich, the way you say that. Who is it?
My mother.